In here? Yeah, that's good. That's good. Who else was in here? And could have had any of them in there, and it's great. I'm glad you had Owen in here. And do you have Latin here?
No.
Gosh, I'm so happy for him. You know, the things he's gone through with the surgeries and the knee and then the bone bruise in addition to that, and watching him struggle to play and practice, and him never saying a word, just keep going. And you know, yesterday he told me I'm 100%, and I said, well, you're playing. And he said he felt good the other day in the minutes played at Oklahoma, and so he looked good running around in practice the last 2 days, and it just felt like it just feels like he's the guy we saw 6-8 months ago. So I'm so happy for him, and it's just good to see a kid battle. And we knew how good a player he was, and you guys got to see it tonight. So just excited and happy for him. But great to get Owen in there, and just happy for all these guys, and they handled it well. I think the thing that really stood out to me was down the stretch, and obviously we could only had so many guys with RJ being out. We had to keep some guys in there I would not have liked to have had in there, and I hope West Virginia understands that, and I think they do. But JD down the stretch, I mean, he's in there and he's making passes and getting other guys shots, and you just love to see that, and guys trying to get on a shot. And so just a great job. We did it defensively, got transition out of our steals, our deflections, and took away the three, which is what we really wanted to do. You know, they're a team that shoots a lot of threes, and if they get it going, they can be really dangerous, and we just never let them get going in that regard. So that was something that we really got us started.
Jamie, offensively, was this about as good of a night as you could have asked, just with spreading the ball around and taking advantage of the 15 offensive rebounds?
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was good. You want to take care of the ball versus their overplays or denials, and I thought we did a good job on that. We made our threes, and I'd like to finish around the rim a little bit more. That hurt us in the last game, and I think that's something we've got to do. But obviously 12 for 28 and 20 assists, and turnovers numbers about the same, about where you want to be, especially playing against this team. So, it was the unselfishness was evident. I mean, and the passing, the spacing was good, and we kept it simple because you can't really run stuff because they're going to trap you and take you away. So, just playing and reacting, and keeping our spacing at the same time, and being unselfish, and so that's what we do.
How important is Lat's return healthy going forward?
Yeah, I mean, we the guys all knew how good a player he was, so there was that sense of when it was coming, and we could see it. And there seemed to be it was coming, and then it kind of took to me. It looked a step backwards. Maybe I didn't realize he was ready, but it's been hard for me to watch a kid and get out there and try to play and see him play with discomfort and pain. And we've had a lot of that, and more than I've ever had in my career, and it seems like this year we've had more than I've ever seen. And so we've had to do it. But for him, it's for our guys. I think they always believed in him, and they just knew once he got to where he could be, he's and not running around in pain, we'd have a really good player and a great teammate.
But his role going forward, I mean, you guys need him.
Well, yeah, I mean, we got, we need him. I mean, he's, he can be a really good defender, and he can make shots, obviously, and he got 6 rebounds too. So again, he's I say he's 100%. Where I think when he says that, it means he's not playing in pain. But I think we need some minutes and some other things, and you'll see him grow even more, as you will with any kid, whether it be Kendrick, Kevin, freshman. That you see them grow and get better in our program.
Seeing him take that hard foul couldn't have.
Yeah. I mean, I wish it could have been someone else. I don't know who, but maybe me. But it was good. It's good to see him get back up and play. And it was a really good pass by Kendrick to get off it. And so again, really a great sign of these guys. And these guys have all worked, and they've worked hard, it was great to see a reward. It's great to see Owen get out there and play, and obviously he's done so much for us in the year he's been with us, and he's a really good player. I told him afterwards, it's like, you don't have to force up a shot because you're the guy getting in. You're a good player. You'll get good shots. You'll make shots. So just play like you're playing practice.
What was that moment like yesterday, being able to give him a scholarship?
I've said this before that it's, as far as coaching, one of my most gratifying and enjoyable moments. You know, and you talk about championships or winning games or this, but the instances where we've been able to give a scholarship to a kid that has worked his tail off and given so much to our program is some of the most memorable moments I've ever had. And so that was special, and just to do it, and then obviously I guess it's taken off as far as went viral, to use that phrase, and I swear I'd never use it, but I guess that's what happened. So it worked out pretty good, and it was good to see him and everybody enjoy it. And Thomas Montague in Ontario did a good job setting it up and getting the props going.
How did you find him? Obviously, did you just see the women's practice squad? Or did you
Yeah,
try out for
Reagan
that?
told me about him, and yeah, we didn't know. Usually you know about walk-ons and they're coming, and you hear about them, but I always find the best ones you don't know about. And you know, the kid Austin last year, Dalton obviously somebody who was already here and they knew about him. He was a really good player. So we've been very fortunate in the short time. I mean, we've had really good walk-ons. Like Dalton was a really good player, and so was Austin that we had. We found him in the rec center, and he was a really good player, and he was big too, which is rare. But Owen was, I don't know his high school. I've talked to him about it, and I don't quite understand how he ended up here or how, you know, what his high school career. I talked to some coaches back there that knew about him, but you just never know. And we were, you know, very surprised at how good he was. And I mean, I don't know that you've seen how good he is in the games that he's gotten into. And that's kind of why I wondered why he played a pretty good stretch there. I kind of wanted him to just play like he practices rather than, you know, take that quick first shot that wasn't a shot he normally would take.
How difficult is to find those guys? I mean,
They're really hard. They're really hard and good. But I tell you what, and I've said this over, if some of the closest kids I'm with and the most successful kids are kids. If you can hire somebody, if you're looking to a walk-on, a kid that's committed and played at the highest level and walked on and played for 4 years, I guarantee that kid's going to be a success for life. And I can give you a list of guys that Maurice Poland at Pitt, who's an FBI agent in Philadelphia. Marcus is over at UNLV. He's the senior second administrator. He went to college athletics. He could have done anything, got his MBA. I mean, I could give you guys. And Dalton, I actually talked to Dalton yesterday about this. I actually called Dalton and was telling him that, you know, that I wish we could have done that for him, but it's a new rule that you can give a guy a scholarship one that's already been used in the semester from the previous semester. So it's a good rule and a great rule and a great opportunity for a great kid.
You spoke about how important home court advantage is. You guys won by 32 points, the most ever for a Big 12 game for y'all.
Yeah.
How big is this?
You know, you got to win your home games, and you want to split on the road is the best formula for a Big 12 championship. Obviously, we went 0-2, but we, you know, played in two of the tougher places, tougher venues, and best teams. So both games we could have won. So we got to go win on the road Saturday. We got to go to Kansas State. We got to go play well. And I'm sure we've played well every game in conference play, and we had opportunities to win on the road, and we've got to do. You know, I think maybe that might have been something that we learned the other day, and we'll have so. But we'll get RJ back out there, and I'm excited about where we're going.
Coach, you mentioned Jalen being out for Zero. Is he with the team?
Yeah, I mean he's you know, I just don't. Again, I can't put it any more clear than that. I don't see him in the foreseeable future. Is what it is. You know, I mean, he got it drained a couple days ago, but I mean, they're swelling again, and so it is what it is. I mean, it's been very. You can keep asking and keep predicting and keep thinking and keep going to doctors, but it hasn't performed as recovered as we had hoped. So that's the situation. We'll keep you updated, but predicting hasn't done any good so far.
Do you expect him to travel with you guys, or? Is he-
I you know, we can just figure that out. We'll figure that out. I mean, obviously it's an emotional time and it's hard. I just say, I mean, you go down the list of our guys. We had 3 guys who've gone down with season-ending injuries. I'd heard of finding another team, but that's what we've had, and it's hard. And you practice your whole life for these opportunities, and you know, you just see it. I've seen it before, but I've never seen it to this extent. And then you talk about a lad, a kid going through that, and somehow he survived it. And it's hard, and you got to understand how much time, effort they put into it, and how important it is. It's taken away from you. It's hard, and you just feel for them. So I understand what all these guys have gone through, and I don't wish it on anybody. I mean, I see Sagaba out there, and you know, a kid recruited. He actually had come into us a bit, and you know, I just feel for him. I text Scott Drew when I heard about Tristan Clark and what a good player he is, and to be out for the year. I mean, we've had so much of it in this league. It's troubling. But we got to survive it, and we have, and we will, and I believe in our guys.
Do you expect RJ to be back for Kansas State?
Yeah, I do. He thought, you know, he didn't practice the last 2 days. He didn't feel good at Oklahoma. I thought he talked about 4 o'clock or so. He said he was going to give it a try, but once we got to the game and tip off, he said he just didn't feel right. So, but that's I anticipate basing it on that he'd improve. He was 102 Sunday, and was heading back towards normal today.
Anything else for Coach? All right.